Hello, my name's Robert Hillier, and this is another tip in my series on relationship tips. And all these tips are about how to improve relationships by dealing with issues, dealing with emotional problems. And the reason we do that is because that's what makes or break relationships. Whether they have problems or not, that's not the question, because they all do. The question is how you actually deal with them. And so all these are got strategies for dealing with problems, and this one is a big one. It's about responsibility. Take responsibility for everything you have control over. Take no responsibility at all for things you don't have control over. Keep control and responsibility together. If you are taking responsibility because your partner is doing something, you can't stop them doing that. You've got to actually let that happen. You've got to stand back and say, no, I'll take responsibility for what I'm doing. And in an argument, you take total 100% responsibility for everything you say, everything you do, or the way you behave. That's where you take the responsibility. Well, you've got to be quiet because you've got total control over that. No one's making you do anything. You're choosing that. You might feel like you're being made to do it because your emotion can be so overwhelming that it makes you think that you've got to do that's the only thing you can do, but that's a different story. But if you've got control over something, then you take responsibility for it. No one makes you do anything. You don't make anybody else do anything. Everybody takes responsibility. That's a big, big tip on the way to deal with any and every issue that comes up in your relationship. Because if you start taking responsibility for other people or start looking for the answers outside of yourself, you've got no power there. You're in trouble. You look within yourself. That's where the answers are. And my old saying is, if you've got a relationship problem, the problem's you. It's about you. It's not about your partner. It's not even about the relationship. It's about you. Because all the relationship is doing is bringing up the problem which has already been. Your partner will change when you change. So you take responsibility for yourself, and you start to look good.